Hi guys, so for today's video, I actually contemplated for like a good hour on whether or not I was going to post this today. I decorated the kitchen for Christmas time. If you've been following me for years and years, you know that like the gingerbread theme has always been like my favorite theme for the kitchen. I've only done it for the past couple of Christmases. And we're doing the gingerbread again, except it does look a lot different than how I decorated last year, because the biggest reason being that I'm in a new home. I moved from Texas to Florida, and it's obviously a completely different setup, and I thought that I wanted to go in a more neutral red, like neutral gingerbread house vibes with a touch of red to kind of like match what I was doing in the rest of my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clips of the decorate with me, and then I'll take you guys on a little tour. But I do think that the kitchen is still in my mind like a work in progress. It's probably a space that I'm just going to be kind of editing as time kind of goes on in the month of November. I'll probably like move things around. I just need to kind of like live in the space a little bit more, see how I feel out the decor and kind of switch things out. I wanted it to be a little bit more cohesive than what it is, but it's still very beautiful, very gingerbready, which I love. So let's go ahead and get started. wanted to start from this view just to show you guys kind of how clean and simple I left this kitchen, but I did add a little red bow. This is kind of like the signature look of Christmas in my house this year, so I thought that this little topiary needed it. I didn't really plan for anything Christmassy here, so I decided to just kind of keep the topiary but add the little red bow. Then you saw me switch out the little gingerbread house. So the house is actually an essential oil diffuser, and I need to find the other plug, but in the meantime I just didn't like how it looked in this corner, so I removed it and put this back. This is my wax melt warmer, and you saw I put like a little vanilla cookie crunch smell in here, something that I thought would also just marry really well, you know, obviously with like a kitchen scent, kind of gingerbready with the cookie feel. Let's go ahead and take a look at this back wall. So you can just kind of see like the neutral going on, and then you also see like little pops of red. That was the original plan. Now, if you're wondering where is all of my gingerbread decor from last year, I have it all. I could have definitely gone in that route, and there is a good chance I might end up switching all of this out and doing something completely different. So we'll see whenever I do the full house tour if I end up making any changes. But I did want to give these gingerbread houses a try. These are the ones that I recently bought from Tuesday Morning. They just have that very neutral look. They don't have any of the colors on there. And last year's gingerbread theme in my house was very colorful. I'll link that video down below. You can go watch it. And then I just added pops of green. I just thought it needed it. And then I added the bright white LED candles. I just thought that it kind of, you know, reminds me of the icing on the gingerbread houses. Over here, as you also saw, I was again playing around. I moved things around, and then I ended up removing that gingerbread cutting board, but it was just not fitting in with what I was doing. So when I played around with removing it and then I did this setup, I thought that this made more sense and it flowed more cohesively with the other side. So, and then you see here, I added the little red ribbon around the cutting board, and then again added another one of these little trees. Now these trees were from last year's decorations. They have like a snowy glitter detail to them, so it reminds me of like frosting and sugar from gingerbread, so I think they work really well in this space. But it is actually this gingerbread man right here that kind of started the whole thought process for me in wanting to keep it neutral with brown, white, and red. I actually found this gorgeous gingerbread doll on Etsy. It's actually made to be for a wreath. So I will link the Etsy seller down below. She also makes this in like a blue version with like a blue bow and a pink version with a pink bow. But I don't know if they're available or not, but I will link the seller anyways. So I actually bought this gingerbread like 2 months ago. It was the first thing that I bought when I moved into this house, when I started thinking about Christmas decorating, and this was the inspiration. Now I might make a trip to Walmart, because when you take a step back here, even though it does look very beautiful, but for me, I have to be a very matchy person. And what is kind of throwing me off are the little trees on the counter. I think I would rather have something with the same color green of this and the same like branching, if that makes sense. So I think if I make that switch, it'll look more cohesive. So we'll see. Again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna live in the space for a little bit, and then next time I'm in Walmart, I'll just pop in and see what they have. Now over on this side, I added another wreath. I knew that I wanted to have 2 of these little gingerbread dolls. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping she might have another red one, because I'll probably order 3. I just like the sound of 3. As you can see, I have like another spot here where I could do a wreath, but it's just simply too close. So I decided to go with the one above the fridge. And then in this corner, which I did not film, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. Now see, this is the kind of greenery that I need. And I'm not sure if I have any more of these like little trees, but I'm definitely going to search. And then you can see I still have the little checkered gingham ribbon. This is from last year as well. But this is like really what I'm hoping to kind of like fix in the rest of the kitchen. And then this teapot, yes, it is a teapot, you guys. This is brand new. I just bought this from Tuesday morning and I'm so in love with it. I love teapots. I think I'm officially a teapot collector. I should eventually do a video and show you guys some of my teapots. But what really stuck out to me is that this one just has the red color. There's no green, no pinks, blues. I love this color combination. So, and just kept it really simple here in this corner because I have my water filter system there. So I just didn't think I needed to do very much. Even though I should do more, I feel like I need to do more. I think just adding a bunch of Christmas stuff is so wonderful. Have you guys ever seen Turtle Creek Lane, or do you follow her? Because her decorating style is to be envied. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's whimsical. It's literally straight out of like Whoville. I also added this little hand towel or kitchen towel. I do have like a Christmassy one that I use. This one, which I bought last year, the year before for my kitchen, because I did use, these were my gingerbread colors right here last year. But I didn't want to really highlight green specifically, even though I'm just using green in the greenery. So I pulled out this one. And then over in this corner, I actually really love this corner. But again, I'm thinking if I make a pit stop to Walmart, I'm hoping to find that. And we'll replace these little trees this year with that. But I will probably either bring in these ornaments back, or I'm gonna do the little ribbon at the top, kind of like I did. So I had a little leftover house from Tuesday morning, so I kind of tuckered it into this spot because I thought it would balance out the fact that I chose a cake for the display of this cookbook. What's wonderful about like displaying a cookbook is that you can just keep changing the pages, you know, and have something new and pretty to look at every day. So it is purely for display for me. I'm probably not going to follow any recipes this year, or who knows. Actually, this cake looks kind of good. This is a spice cake with orange frosting. Okay, why does that sound like really amazing? I also had to add the little gingerbread man soap. This is from Dollar Tree and he's so cute. And this is the corner where I'm just not sure. I honestly know what's going on. And I have to admit, this is the corner that kind of made me want to not post today's video. I just think that it looks like decor sitting here waiting to be styled. It just doesn't really flow. So I wish that I would have gotten like bigger wood houses like this because I love the color of them. And I love how like crafty and DIY that this looks. So if I had the time, or if I kind of knew what was going to happen, I think I would have DIY'd bigger houses like this and then have them all kind of match together. So maybe that's something I'll do next year, or who knows, I might find a wild hair this year and just do it. But I'd have to find some houses. As a matter of fact, I saw someone talking about how they have them at Hobby Lobby. So next time I pop into Hobby Lobby, I'm going to see if they have any left, and I'll probably buy, what, 1, 2, I think like 5. I think 5 will be a really good number, because the thing is, for me, again, I'm just a very matchy person. Like, one's got to give over the other, but who knows what I'm going to do. I also think the greenery is completely off here, but at this point, I was just trying to stage things. But yeah, this corner is definitely going to get updated. And honestly, probably my favorite section is this right here, even though I didn't do really anything to it. As a matter of fact, it also needs a little Christmas tree over here. I have my little TV, which is my favorite thing. This is from Amazon, by the way. I'll link it down below for you guys, but it's like my favorite Amazon product of all time. And I actually bought this from, I think, Home Goods. Then I just put out a little gingerbread mug that sits right here for my coffee. And then I had to put out all the fun little sweets. It just seems right considering it's a gingerbread kitchen. As much as I love decorating, sometimes these things simply happen because I'm not a professional. I just sometimes realize that I need to live in the space a little bit more, tweak some things, and sometimes they're just not, you know, there's not enough time to kind of, for me, collectively get it into one whole video. So be on the lookout for the Christmas house tour, and we'll see if there's any major changes to the kitchen. I'm hoping you guys will see like a really big difference with a small switch. I think switching out the little greenery pieces to match the wreaths will actually change the entire kitchen. So that's my goal, that's my target. But I still wanted to at least get this video up for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.